Dann schauen wir rein bei Schneider. Der zeigt uns seine Haustiere, beziehungsweise seine Tiere, um die er sich kümmert. Haustiere war jetzt nicht ernst gemeint. Hier ist auf jeden Fall schon mal ein wildes Bild, Alter.
Hello everybody, I hope you guys had a great day so far. Now today's video is all about introducing every single Hakuna Mipaka animal to you guys. Now I'm gonna walk around randomly here, walk up to the animals, give you guys a few fun facts about them,
Also, ich kann jetzt schon mal sagen, auf Marc Gebauer angelehnt, Alter. Immer beste Laune, wenn die Kamera angeht, Vlog-Perspektive.
And I believe that's gonna be a whole lot of fun. So let's not waste any time and jump right into it. Alright, so I would love to start with the dogs because they have been the very first one here on the Oasis and they're almost the closest one. They accompanied me through the entire road up to here where I am today. So let's go through all the dogs. Come boys, come here. Hey, come. Yeah, boy. Alright, so here we got Liam.
Oh, Weini. Genau so einen Hund brauche ich. Genau so einen. Ja, Mann. So einen Hund hätte ich gerne, holy. Der Hund ist richtig nice. Ist ein deutscher Schäferhund, oder? Weil ich hätte gerne mal einen Schäferhund.
He is actually our protector, the super hyperactive child we have here.
Oh,
and if something was to happen, he would be the first one to go for it, definitely. Then we've got Bongo. Bongo is the boss of the pride and he just had to prove it to Kenzo.
War belgischer Schäferhund? Was? Nein, ist ein Mali. Ich habe Malinois noch nie gehört. Was ist Malinois, Digga? Also ich kenn wirklich wenig Hunderassen. Sah für mich aus wie ein deutscher Schäferhund. Ich habe nur German gelesen, deswegen habe ich gedacht, okay, das wird sein. Aber wenn es nicht so ist, dann tut's mir leid natürlich. Ich habe auf jeden Fall Bock auf einen Hund.
This is why he has a little flesh wound here. Can you see that? At his chest. Now the vet is coming out tomorrow and then he's gonna get a few stitches because we don't want to leave it like this. And as you guys can see, this is a character who speaks for himself. This is Logan. He's a timber wolf, yeah, a very vocal one, and the youngest one of the entire pride. Not pride, of the entire pack. You call it a wolf's pack and not a wolf's pack.
Übel nice.
He's definitely gonna grow a little bit more. Oh, yeah, my boy. Oh, you're beautiful.
Du kommst aufs Gelände und überall sind Tiere, die sich auf dich freuen. Egal, wo du hingehst, da werden wahrscheinlich Tiere sein, die Bock auf dich haben. Guck mal, wie der Hund schaut. Der hat richtig Lust. Ey, ultra nice. Nur 2 Minuten geschaut, die ersten paar Tiere gesehen. Ich muss echt sagen, es sieht alles mega süß aus. Es sieht so süß aus, dass man gerne dort wäre.
Beautiful teeth. Look at those teeth, man. It's unbelievable. That's where you can actually see that he's a wolf. If you look into his eyes, he has very deep eyes.
Er würde aber auch als Hund durchgehen, ehrlich gesagt. Ja, also... Wenn ich den auf der Straße sehen würde, würde ich jetzt nicht unbedingt denken, ah, ein Wolf oder so. Wisst ihr, was ich meine? Würde auch meiner Meinung nach als Hund durchgehen, einfach nur.
To his eyes, he has very deep eyes, a massive head and beautiful thick white teeth. That's quite a difference. And actually, while you're playing with him and a little bit wrangling, you can just feel his power. Like his jaws are way, way stronger than the ones from the dogs. Rocky will be the most gentle character of all of them. Like you can put him into a room with a little mouse and he would never ever do something to her. And he actually developed also into a house dog because in the beginning he used to be outside with the other ones all the time, but since he really doesn't bother anybody in the house, he's not stealing things from the table and he's not too,
auch ein Weini. Das Schöne ist auch, dass sie halt alle miteinander leben, ne? Die Hunde untereinander, so dass sie miteinander spielen, kommunizieren, so ihre Zeit miteinander verbringen, finde ich auch ultra stark.
He's a little bit a goofy boy, which makes him look funny, and he's super strong when he does those ranking fights with Bongo and the other ones. He basically always uses his body weight to push them down and to just take over. And here we got one of my favorites. This is Mr. Pumba.
Oh, right? Nice.
He loves the belly scratches. Oh, there we go. You big boy. Pumba is about 2 years old, I would say. And he's one of the happiest pigs I've ever met in my life. He's actually acting like a dog. If we take him around the house, he's almost trying to act like a human. And yeah, What else do we know about you?
Am Anfang, als der Vlog angefangen hat, habe ich ja noch gesagt, so wie Marc Geber aus so ultra gute Laune und so. Aber mittlerweile kann ich es auch verstehen. Ich meine, jetzt, nachdem ich die Hunde gesehen habe, da hätte ich auch beste Laune, wenn ich so einen Vlog anfange. Ne? Ich hatte nämlich so am Anfang das Gefühl, so, okay, wegen YouTube so jetzt extra gute Laune, so wegen Zuschauern. Aber ganz ehrlich, der ist ja übel sick einfach. Ein bisschen Hunde bis jetzt gezeigt und ich muss echt sagen, das sieht übel, also mega lieb einfach aus.
What a Potbelly Pig's mission is in life. Mine is to bring animals into people's hearts. And his is to become as fat and beautiful as possible. Alright, who else do we got there? So, and one of my favorite boys, you guys know him already, is Dylan. Dylan is an Eland. He came here as a baby. He was covered in scars from his head to his toes. He's actually still very young. Elands are the biggest antelope species.
Eine Antilope, lull.
Antelope species in the world. They can get up to 1 ton heavy. Isn't that unbelievable? And yeah, so he will be around maybe 200 kgs by now. So he's still got a lot to grow. And in the background, we can see Lucy. Most of you guys will know Lucy from the vlog, Hakuna Mipaka vlog 2, where we had to give her stitches right behind the one horn. She's a wildebeest and she's still a baby as well. And yeah, as you guys can see, she's doing perfectly fine again.
Don't wanna have to wait tonight.
Wilder Bart hier am Start.
And then we got the bless box. These are 2 sisters. It's her and the other one back there. And yo, what up? You mustn't protect her. I'm not doing anything. You see, Lucy just came running, thought I want to do something bad to her. Nah, don't worry. The thing is, we had to vaccinate them the other day, and then she had that little operation here behind the horn. This is why they're super protective, because in these cases you always have to catch them, and they don't like to be catched. So yeah. And we got the chickens right over there. That chicken family is not super tame. They're doing their own thing. We leave them on their own. What they do lay a lot of eggs right in that chicken house, which I built about 2 years ago when I arrived here. But the sad thing is that we barely get hold of those eggs or so, because the baboons, they run right through the fence. These are monkeys, quite big monkeys. And go in there and just steal all that.
Es ist genauso wie in Warzone. Da drin sind die ganzen Gegner, okay? Die Nico und ich komplett anfracken, ja? Die liegen da drin für uns ready, für den einen Kill. Und das ist Maxi.
Ja. A squirrel in the kitchen. Alright. So that's first-hand action. Let's go and have a look there. Like Stevie and Noe just told me that there's a squirrel in the kitchen.
Also jetzt bin ich gespannt, wie groß das Eichhörnchen noch ist. Und ob die so, ob das Eichhörnchen Angst hat oder ob das so zu einem herkommt. Hier in Deutschland ist es ja unmöglich, dass ein Eichhörnchen zu dir herkommt. Das ist undenkbar.
No. Yeah, there is one. Yeah, I just saw it. So, you know what? Let's get a towel. Can somebody hold that camera for me? There he is. These are the squirrels actually living in my room. They live in the wall. There is a squirrel family. And I believe this is one of them.
Chillig. 13 Uhr morgens, du machst die Augen auf, das erste, was du siehst, 4 Eichhörnchen, die dich anstarren. Ist auch, glaub, übel nice, so aufzuwachen, oder?
I'm holding his tail with one hand and a little bit softer his body with the other one. But let's release him up there and then he can go back to his family actually. Come with me. So that's where we always see them, running up and down like that. And goodbye. And then there is also the duck family. You guys maybe remember the duck which I rescued last time, which flew into the camp of the cheetahs. That was one of them.
Der hat alles richtig gemacht, Chat. Der hat alles richtig gemacht, ich sag's euch ehrlich. Der hat alles richtig gemacht.
Pumba, what's up? Why are you following me all the time? Then, some of you know him, some of you don't know him yet. This is Mr. Iggy. Now, Mr. Iggy is an iguana, a green iguana, and he's a very old boy. Unfortunately, we had already to amputate him 2 toes, as you guys can see here. And he was actually in quite bad condition once he came to us. But we fixed him together and it's actually a...
Ich schwör's dir, das sieht immer so krass aus. Ich weiß nicht warum, aber solche Tiere sehen immer so mystisch aus. Könnte genauso gut irgendwie von ihm so ein Gemälde in irgendeinem chinesischen Restaurant irgendwie hängen, so mit Drachen und so. Wisst ihr, was ich meine?
That he's still living, because he's about 14 years old, which is very, very old for iguanas. And yeah, but he still looks happy, he's still shedding, he's still enjoying the beautiful sunshine here in South Africa. So yeah, I guess he can't complain. Alright, and here we are with Lady Lulu. So, I gotta be honest with you guys.
Da bin ich raus. Da muss ich euch echt sagen, Schlangen, ich finde ja manche ultra sick, da bin ich raus. Muss einfach nicht sein, für mich zumindest.
Just wanted to pick her up, but she doesn't really enjoys it, or she gives me the signs that she doesn't want to be picked up. And that's totally okay. We're just gonna leave her there, admire her from a little bit more of a distance. She's still very beautiful. Enjoying the warm light in this corner here. And this is actually how the rest of the terrarium looks like. Pretty cool, isn't it? She got there some lights, some UVB lights.
Digga, die hat einfach ein heftiges Script, die Schlange. Holy shit. Die hat wirklich ein heftiges Script.
Some heating bulbs, a nice pool. Yeah, she's getting nice in here. But yeah, we're gonna leave her there for now. And not stress her or bother her, right? And this is one of our most beautiful snakes, the Dumeril boa. He's very beautiful and it's a non-venomous snake. It's a constrictor, so you guys don't have to be scared that if he bites me, nothing's gonna happen. But for what reason should he bite me? I'm not doing anything wrong to him. What I just actually spotted is that he's struggling a little bit with shedding. Back here, it could be that it's not humid enough in the terrarium. You guys need to keep in mind, these snakes, they're not native to Africa. They live in tropical areas where there's a lot of moisture in the air. This is why we need to make sure.
Ich frag mich so, wie sich, angenommen, die Schlange checkt mit der Zunge so deine Hand oder deinen Arm ab, wie sich die Zunge anfühlt. Wisst ihr, was ich meine? So wie die Berührung sich so anfühlt von so einer Schlangenzunge. Ob das so ultra weird ist oder ob sich das eigentlich so ganz okay anfühlt.
That it's humid enough in the terrariums. But he's a super happy snake, as you guys can see.
Natürlich no sexual. Wer schreibt hier no sexual? Ey, Nano Noel. WTF, wo ist deine Fantasie?
And now I'm on my way to Chucky's camp. Most of you guys most probably know that Chucky's a spotted hyena. And her camp is about a distance of 3 walking minutes from the main house. And yeah. Let's go and say hello to her. So, let's enter the camp. So this is the first security gate, the outside fence. And then here, we've got a management camp. I'll quickly pull her attention into the management camp. Come, go, Chucky. There she goes.
Okay, das ist jetzt eine Hygiene, oder was?
Hello, my girl. So once she's here, gives me more than enough time to enter this camp here. Hello my baby girl. Appa. Who's up, my baby girl? So this is a typical greeting ceremony. So they lift up the leg and they actually sniff and lick each other. It sounds a little bit pervert, but right next to their penis. And another crazy thing is I just did a, how do you say, an educational video on Instagram about it. Did you guys know that hyenas, both genders, they do have a penis? Male hyenas as well as female hyenas, both of them, they have
perfektes Haustier für Marcel, Alter, Monte, holy shit.
Penis and testicles. And the females actually, and that's the crazy part of it, they even give birth through that penis. Isn't that crazy? To me, this...
Digga, ich wusste das nicht. Hä? Wie wild ist das denn? Wie muss denn so eine Geburt von der Hyäne aussehen? Was?
Is one of the most fascinating animals ever. And another crazy thing as well. So Chucky, when I raised Chucky, I mean, she's still very young, but I always believed that she's a female. Until a friend of mine, actually, who's quite an expert in wild African animals, predators, especially also hyenas, told me that according to the shape of the tip of Chucky, she should be a male. So I was living with the thought that she's a female, even though she's actually a male. But now we're gonna do a blood test, and hopefully the blood test can confirm that and give us the right information about her gender. But that's pretty cool, right? They're about 1 year old, so still very young, and they have a lot to grow.
Okay, krass. Da wäre ich als Kameramann raus gewesen.
There's 2 big boys now. 2 big boys. Whoa. All right, so yeah, let's continue with the lion pride. And here we go with the ladies. All 3 of them are here. Now everybody must know Nyla by now. She's known as our troublemaker. She's super obsessed with me, which means she won't let any other lion or human get too close to me and spend too much time with me. She'll squeeze in and straight away cause some troubles. As she does now. Alright, so this is Leo. Leo is the brother of Nyla, and he's about 1.5 years old. That's also the reason for only starting to grow the mane now. You can actually see down here already the long hair, but since he's only 1.5 years old, he's only gonna start to grow the mane now.
Oh mein Gott. Ey, wie kannst du als Kameramann da draufhalten und dir denken, ja, heute chilliges Video mit Dean Schneider. Also der Name schon mal, Dean Schneider, ist sehr wild. Dean Schneider. Ist ein sehr krasser Name, oder nicht?
I believe he's gonna be a beautiful king one day. And then we continue with Snow. Whoa. This is King Snow, and I believe he's gonna be one, or maybe the biggest of the entire pride. I mean, he's slightly older than Leo, maybe 2 to 3 months older, but body.
Der Kameramann ist genauso aufgewachsen mit den Tieren, ja, muss wahrscheinlich, ne? Dem sein Tag ist ja so krass. Der steht auf und geht dann erstmal mit Löwen kuscheln, nachdem er den Eichhörnchen Guten Morgen gesagt hat, ne? Also es ist wirklich so heftig.
His mane is only starting to grow now as well. So even Snow, we have to give a few more months time to let the mane come out properly.
Ist ein Feini, ist auch ein Feini, ganz klar.
And then Kiara and Khaleesi, they are the newest lions of the pride and also the youngest ones. And I've experienced them actually as very balanced characters. So they can be super affectionated and cuddly and loving, but at the same time, if it comes to food or certain, you know, rules in the pride, they can be very strict and also quite rough. So these ladies are definitely tough as well.
Die Aufnahme sah gerade so aus, als ob man ihr so gesagt hat, so, ey, du musst jetzt ganz kurz einfach mal stillhalten.
So these ladies.
Die Aufnahme ist viel zu wild, WTF.
These are definitely tough as well. And last but not least, the king of the pride, Mr. Dexter.
Alter, wilde Frisur, Alter. Seiten auf Ziffer. Wild, Alter. Ey, wilde Frisur, Mann. Könnte ich mir auch hier sehr guten Mittelscheitel vorstellen, ehrlich gesagt.
He's the king of the pride at this stage. It still can change because they are all still youngsters. Snow is also coming to say hello and give some cuddles. And yeah, he was the very first lion on the Oasis. He was my first rescue. I've got a very special bond with him. Can't describe it in words, it's pretty hard. And then, of course, your favorite boys right over here, which is JJ, Momo, Hello.
Wie die direkt kommen. Übelst.
And we've got Little over here. He's little and his name is actually Little as well. And Kumar is right up here. Hello, my boy. What's up? Hey, stop fighting. Come on. Stop with that. You guys are on video. You can't be rude like that on a video. Yeah. So who's that? This is Momo.
Sweet.
How can we see that? Look at his face. Actually, yeah, I actually explained it already in one video. But I believe that his face is way more round compared to Momo's face right over there. Yeah, so 3 times a week we take them out into the nature where they can climb around on trees. They're not that bold yet, but they still, you know, they hang around me all the time. But you guys have seen it already in, you know, those picnic videos when we go to the back of the farm or when we climb.
Ah, das ist echt übelst süß, ne? Holy shit.
What's up, Momo? Who is that? Who is that?
Yeah, this is a little bit of a mission here with them because they're trying to destroy the camera and the microphone on the camera, pulling out all the cables. So I think I'm gonna make a quick one here.
Ja, das sind bestimmt rotzfrech aber auch, ne? Das sind bestimmt sehr, sehr freche Tiere.
No, there is not. There is no space for you. Get out of here. No. Okay, let me get up. Let me get up quick. So, and this here is the inside room. Actually, just wanted to show you that quickly.
Ey, der Typ ist so heftig. Der baut da ein Haus hin und drumherum überall so Gehege und Platz für Tiere einfach. Und es sieht einfach alles so nice aus. Einfach auch die Beziehung zu den Löwen, wie viele. Er hat nicht nur eine Beziehung zu 1 oder 2 Löwen, sondern zu so vielen. Es ist so crazy shit einfach.
Let me go a little bit closer. So you guys can see it better. There we go. Pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little tour and the introduction of all the animals here. And yeah, see you guys soon. Bye bye. Hey, goodbye. Bye bye.
Er hofft noch so Reste so von irgendeinem Mittagessen, was er so rausziehen kann aus den Zähnen, Alter. Besser als jeder Zahnarzt, ich sag's euch. Ja, er guckt richtig tief rein, ne? Besser als so Zahnseide.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Ja, war ein sehr starkes Video. Ey, bei Schneider. Holy shit. Hat anscheinend alles richtig gemacht. Gefällt mir. Wirklich sehr, sehr gut, Mann.